What's good, people? Real quick, man. Dropping some Jews on you. You know how I do. Come through, give you a little word of wisdom, some perspective to think about. Game, recognize game. This implies that if you this, when I see you, I'm gonna recognize you. You see what I'm saying? If you are who you say you are, and we one and the same in that, when I see you, I'm gonna recognize you, bro. You just think about it. I'm gonna give you an example. You know what I'm saying? If I was a Democrat at some type of campaign meeting, and you're a Democrat, and just so happen we got our blue ties on. You know what I'm saying? When I see you, Democrat, I'm gonna recognize you, Democrat. Or if I'm a Republican at some type of political campaign meeting, and we got our red ties on. When I see you Republican, I'm gonna recognize you Republican. Game, recognize game. So let me hit you with this one real quick. You know, we'll be talking about playing the wrong game, all the negative criminal activities cats be into. You know what I'm saying? That get them jammed up every time, or for some lose their life. We talk about just the different games that's in this system of capitalism, which is a game in itself because it's about competition, about competing in private enterprise. So let's talk about the positions in the game. And we just keeping it real simple, just so we understand positions in the game. Let's say, how we get money. One of the lowest forms, W-2 worker. For those of us who, work jobs. Myself, been there, because I understand. That's why I'm speaking to it. So those of us who work jobs, you know what I'm saying, compared to those of us who own small businesses. Again, entrepreneur, myself, experiencing, that's why I'm speaking to it. And then, let's just say lastly, let's say the third one was investors. Those who take their money and put it into an asset, and every month they got money coming in and they ain't even got to lift a finger. They call that passive income. Passive because you ain't got to do nothing, but it's income is coming in. So now you got the time and, everything else you need to go, live the life you want. You know what I'm saying? Go to the kids' school meeting, you know what I'm saying? Go to Starbucks this morning, have you a coffee, start your day off right. Spend the day at the park or at the lake, like really taking in nature. Just living life, getting out of that rat race and that system that's done been created for us that don't have our best interests in, at hand, but just living life. So let's talk about the positions, bro. The first one, W-2 worker. How that works? Spell that out for us. We go to somebody's job and we work. We get that up first. Then after 2 weeks or a week, they pay us. So that means it's not mutual because you didn't pay me when I gave you the work. I had to give you the work first and then you paid me. Okay. So when the money made, then it get taxed. After it's taxed, well, no, let's talk about that. Then it get taxed. It get taxed by the state. It get taxed by the feds. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get their cut. Then after they get taxed, then you get paid. So you mean to tell me I work to make the money that you tax and take away from and then give me the rest? That's pimping. That's pimping. So for those of us in that position, pulling our hair out like, dang, boy, I can't do this. I'm tired. I ain't never got nothing. Every week go by. As soon as I get paid, that money going to somebody else to pay bills. We stuck. Know the pain, like I told you. Experience, that's why I can speak to it. You see what I'm saying? In the wrong position, playing the wrong game. Let's talk about the second one. Small business ownership, entrepreneurship. How that works? Spell it out for us. We create a product or service. We offer it to the people, or we sell it to the people. Once it's sold, we make the money. Once that money made, we spend the money first. Spend it. Not just blowing your money. I'm talking about business costs. Spending it on everything that you need to actually perform your service or create your product and get it to the client. We spend it first. Then whatever's left, we allow to be taxed. Ooh, that sounds a little different. Because I make my money. I get to do what I want to with my money for my benefit. And then what's left, I let them tax it. That don't sound like pimping to me. That sounds like I got my hands in. Something to think about is the position. All right, let's talk about the last one, even the investing. Investing real quick. We talking about taking money that you made from your job, that was inherited from your grandma who passed, however you got it. Taking your money, doing your due diligence, finding a safe, not so risky investment, taking your money, actually investing into or purchasing something that brings you money every month. Like we say, that passive income that you ain't gotta actually, spend your time to make. You know what I'm saying? It's passive because I ain't gotta do nothing, but its income is coming in. The rich say you want to have at least 7 streams of income, you know what I'm saying, to be able to live that lax life. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get in the game. But remember, you got to study the game, understand the positions in the game, and then you choose the one that best suits you. Because this entrepreneurial stuff ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for the weak at heart. You got to be on go mode. You got to be willing to study. You got to be willing to get out there and network. It ain't for everybody, but I'm just saying, in this place we live in, this is the system. The system is the game. So it's either you can continue to play the wrong game, taking high risk where your life is the wager, whether it's you getting killed or you going to prison for a long time, and then your children suffer from it, your lady, your mom, come on. You know what I'm saying? Gotta really think this stuff through. Man, kill all that trying to be cool to meet the image of what's on social media or what the people outside saying you need to be, and do what you need to do for you. Because in the dark, you know how I feel on the inside, bro. You know the pain that come with being a man and really can't provide the way you want to. Lady talking to y'all crazy, kids don't really respect you. You know what I'm saying? You feeling insecure when you seeing other people shine. I know the pain, bro. That's why I'm telling you, save yourself, homie. We ain't got to go through that. But if you keep playing these wrong games, or you keep yourself in that low level position where other people is controlling your reality, bro, you're going to always get the short end of the stick. Just something to think about. And I'm going to leave you with this 3-step program, homie. Study, plan, and apply. SPA. Study the game. Study the levels and the position in the game. Choose which one you want for you. Whatever outcome you want in life, choose that one for you. And then create a plan, bro. Study to get the information, create a plan, then write it out. Step 1, step 2, step 3. From where you are to where you want to be, write the steps in the middle to get there. And then lastly, apply, execute. Knock out step 1, check it off your to-do list. Knock out step 2, check it off your to-do list. Study, plan, apply. Free game from your boy, JPower. Rise and shine.